you very much, Gary. Such heartfelt work. I'm sure that everybody recognises the issues you've faced. And I want to talk a little bit about PHP and the services we offer, and everything that you've just said is what we see every single day and what we experience every single day and what we hear every single day from the patients who present to us. For those of you who don't know about the Practitioner Health Programme, we were set up about 80 years ago to support doctors suffering with mental health concerns who felt that they were unable to access mainstream NHS, either because of confidentiality, stigma issues, or simply because the services weren't appropriate to their needs, and there are many reasons why local services are not appropriate. During the last 8 years, we've seen about 3,000 doctors. About 1/4 of those are GPs, and a very sad statistic is that around 2/3 of those tend to be under 40 years of age. And that number is growing, actually. The number of young ones presenting to us is growing year on year. We see doctors from all spectrums of the profession. We see doctors at every stage of their career, and we see doctors at every level of distress. I have to say PHP is a service that I feel absolutely honoured and proud to be part of. We have a fantastic team. One of my team members is here tonight. Every single one of them is an expert in their field, and they are 100% dedicated to being compassionate where sick doctors are concerned and to doing everything they can practically to support a doctor who has become unwell, to get well if they can, to get back to work if they can, or to get the appropriate support through mainstream NHS where they can. I think the thing that worries me most is when I see on social media how much the levels of distress in doctors is increasing. Sites like Tea and Empathy, the Doctor Support Network, others will be able to echo this. It is constant and it is growing, the levels of distress that we see out there. Likewise, the medical charities that are here tonight will know they are getting increasing requests for help and support. I think the RMBF doubled their number of requests in the last year. The Cameron Fund is here and they can probably comment on their levels of requests coming through. And again from younger doctors, much more than was in the past. But I think what has changed in the last 8 years is the fact that people are recognising that doctors are human and doctors actually do get ill, and that's okay. We can accept that doctors do get ill, and when doctors do get ill, they deserve treatment, they deserve time out to get well. Just being a doctor doesn't mean that your bones heal any faster than a person in the normal population. Doctors need time out the same as everybody else. So I think that level of understanding has increased greatly. I think the other level of understanding is that doctors need appropriate routes for support, and I think it's fantastic news that NHS England has recognised that, at least for GPs, which is a step in the right direction. So for those of you who don't know, NHS England has recently commissioned an England-wide service for GPs and GP trainees where they'll be able to access support for mental health issues and addiction issues. And this service will be England-wide, and our aim is that we'll have clinicians right across the country who will be able to assess, treat and support doctors, GPs who become unwell. And this is absolutely fantastic. It is still missing all the other doctors who are non-GPs, and we'd love to see them supported in the long term, but let's not quibble, it's progress. And PHP has been pushing for this for a great amount of time. So I think this is great, and I think it's great that there is such a network of support that has been building over the last number of years. And I think it's particularly great when we collaborate, and I think it's so fantastic that you've invited us here tonight and that you've invited such a range of other stakeholders here tonight. And I think the most important thing is how do we collaborate, how do we work together, how do we as a whole make a big impact and change what's happening. On behalf of PHP, I want to wish the Louise Tebboth Foundation every success in the future, and I want to offer you our utmost support in everything you do, and wherever we can, we would like to support you and help you along the way. So thank you very much for inviting us tonight and for letting us be an important part of this, or a part of this important event. Thank you.